You got your audio included.
Okay, now it is. Yeah, so I won't be, there's a good chance I won't be here for the whole thing, but I should be here for most of it.
Yeah, that's fine, don't worry. Let me get...
No one's gone out yet. Oh, someone's coming out.
No.
That's an
Lambda.
Alpine. The Lambda.
Where's wait. GSR.
Behind
It
him,
should be
it's
up now.
Let me make sure. Check my phone. Okay, yeah, it is. Alright, I'm gonna do the intro real quick. Let's do.
Alright.
Okay. Welcome to GSR Global Spec Racing for round 12 of season 7 here at Sochi for the Russian Grand Prix. Today we have 16 drivers running as the championship was clinched last week by Jab, aka Jaboli MSU. We will run through the points here in a moment, but first let's go off the race results from last week. So taking the win was Jab with Jax to 20 and AZ Botas running out the podium. We had FH 4th, GSR Patriot 5th, Davis 6th, Edgar 7th, KFC Seb 8th, Jack Mac 9th, and Venom rounding out the points. Now to point standings we go. Jab, the champ, after winning last week. But now the battle is for second. We have a three-way battle for second, with 11 points separating the group. It is FH in second, Sam Cole in third, 4 points back, and we have Venom in fourth, 11 points back. That is the battle for fourth. We have a couple little small battles throughout the drivers' standings, but the constructors, Aid didn't post the constructors. That was one beautiful Aid. Um, Anyways, while I ask about the constructor standings, I am GSR Thrasher, the co-commentator, but the main commentator today will be Alicio. Alicio, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks, mate. How are you?
I'm doing alright. Um, so 16 drivers. We both ran it yesterday. We're tier 3. It was
Didn't go well.
no. You wrecked out early, didn't you?
Yeah. Over. Tip for the drivers if you're listening. Overtake mode plus turn 3 is not a good combination.
Oh yeah, that just sounds fun.
Oof, that was
That
tight.
was
Jesus.
really close.
Between Lewis
Lewis
and
and
Lauda, I think it was.
yeah. So yeah, the race didn't go as planned as I would like. Um,
Heaven set in the first lap.
yeah, Heaven is the first to lap the 131.7. Not a bad banker. Make a lap. But yeah, the race yesterday was a little bit of a mess. Today, earlier on today, we had the tier 2 race, which is also reserving. And, well, let's just agree we won't talk about that one either. But Lacterall did end up winning the Tier 2 race earlier today, and yesterday Dark Soren won the Tier 3 race. Question is, who will win the Tier 1 race? Who?
Well,
and there went my prediction top
and
of the board on the medium.
yeah. Jab setting a brilliant lap there on those medium tyres. Oh, more or less 4/10 quicker, or just under 4/10 quicker than FRT Heaven, who ran the soft tyres. Oh, and then Venom goes quicker by 8/10.
There's my driver. Anyways, no bias will be shown here today. But what a lap there from Venom, and Edgar's goes P2.
Yeah, so he's also running the soft tyres. Astro then takes P2 away.
And then FH goes P3.
So most drivers opting for the soft compound tyre, but a few running the medium, like Jab and Rossi.
And then
VII as well,
yep.
so reserving. VII got pole in the Tier 2 race, but unfortunately he did drop back, and DNF I think, but at the moment sitting P10 on his medium compound run. I'm sure there's a bit more time to extract from those tyres.
Yeah, everyone's
We've got
KDX on the lap.
rear.
KDX
Yeah.
purple sector 2. That's going to be an interesting lap from the Alpine, who made his return last week.
Coming up to the final 2 corners now. Where does it put him? It's looking to be a solid lap. It goes P4.
Not bad there from the Alpine.
Yeah, it's then going to be an Alpha across the line. That's Turner, but he is pitting.
We got both of the Williams on the outlap.
Yep, so Lewis gonna start his lap now. I reckon we ride on board with Lewis throughout his lap.
Alright, now down into the little turn 1 where there's a bunch of, where it could be a big mess in the race. DRS activated now into turn 2. Very tricky. Oh, and he hops the curb. And that's invalidated.
So we'll hop back to his team boss and teammate for this race, Vapor.
Vapor JS now. Down straight into turn 2. Looks to do not the same thing as his teammate. He does not. Does it very well. Now into turn 3. You know a lot about this.
I know a lot about the inside barrier.
I did the same thing in Tier 2 quality. It's okay. And now,
so it's a 33-2 for the first sector.
I'm
not sure how that compares to others.
Let's check. So Venom had a 33-0.
Right, so he's 2/10 down on Venom currently.
So now into the tricky, not so tricky right-hander. He's going to get a bit of a toe. He's
getting a nice toe off his teammate. Sure, Lewis will move nicely out of the way now.
And there goes Lewis. Purple sector 2 there.
That's yeah. So that toe really helping Vapor there.
Now into probably the trickiest part of the track for some. Into the
rear end really likes to step out through these corners.
Now into the final 2. Alright.
Sure, just not to exceed track limits. Slight correction on the wheel there, but comes across the line, P6. So, although he might have had a decent toe from his teammate, it doesn't seem to have... It's paid off, but not as much as I think he would have hoped for.
Let's see anybody else out on I don't think... Oh, Lauda. Lauda's on a lap. And the turn 2. Oh, just a little bit.
Right on the edge there, but just keeping it within track limits. Hugging nicely to the inside there to get the shortest line. really looking solid here. Somebody's had a spin out of, oh, it's FH. FH has had a spin out of turn 4.
Oh!
Lauder runs really wide and hits the wall. Sure, he's gonna oh, he's run wide again.
That's enough.
He's now invalid, so this lap will be abandoned by him. And just to check, I swear it was FH because I saw wing damage. Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw bits of wing on the track coming out of turn 4. Must have just been dreaming it. And then Venom has just started his lap, so let's see what Venom wants to do. Once again, as all drivers are doing in this quali session, hug a nice tight inside line through turn 3.
Down the 4, down
Really?
straight.
Yeah.
To the ending of sector 1.
Purple sector 1, so it's going to be an improvement. It's only slightly up, so just under 300s up on his lap at the moment. Taken turn 6 nicely there. Got a yellow flag behind. Oh, bit of oversteer there, and I think he's abandoned his lap, which he has. He's got the red light flashing, so he's saving ERS. He's helping tow a Red Bull along though. That is Rossi.
FH is on
Rossi's on an invalid lap. So then, yep, FH in a fight for P2 in the championship at the moment. Crucially for FH, Sam Cole is not here, I don't think, unless he's got a different account.
Nope, he is not here.
Right, so...
Oh,
he invalidates, runs a bit wide there. But if FH can score some decent points here, he's in with a good shot. But I believe Venom is his other championship rival, is he not?
Yep.
So he's going to be looking to keep Venom on his toes and not DNF, because if Venom wins this race, that should put him in front of FH if FH does not score.
So no one is on a... Oh, Lewis Whitby actually just started his lap.
Lewis not going to want to jump the curb like he did last time, which he does not. So, already an improvement from his last lap.
There's a Red Bull in front of him. That's Astro. He's also on a lap. Astro
with a purple sector 1, yeah. Sorry, I cut you off there.
No, all good, all good. But he does go purple sector 1. With a 32.9, the first one to crack into the 32s in sector 1.
Oh, as Lauda has crashed out just in front of Astro here. Lauda too eager on throttle, it seems, and just heading off into the barrier with some oversteer. But that's not deterred Astro. What's his second sector looking like? It's purple second sector. 3 tenths up on his lap, so this will put him at least 2 tenths clear of the Haas of FRT Venom. Here we go then. Does Astro keep the car nice and stable through these corners? Yes, he does. Doesn't quite go as wide as you probably could run, but it's going to be an improvement on this lap unless he invalidates in this final corner. It's up to the line. Fastest with a 30.294. And just behind Lewis Whitby has gone P7. So it's currently a 4th row lockout for the Williams outfit.
Now we got KDX Breyer, 48 on a lap. Oh, and he even gets invalidated. I jinxed them. I don't think anyone's on a lap.
Jack Imac on an out lap, but he's just started.
Is there rain? I
think there might be.
Am I seeing things? I swore I saw rain.
I thought I saw out the final corner. There could be rain on the way. If so, then if there is rain on the way within the final 3 minutes of this qualifying session, then this will be your order. The man who's already secured the championship, down in P9, so a bit of an unexpected position for Jab, but I'm sure he'll be able to claw his way back up in the order.
Vapor JS is on a lap. Oh,
He peels off to pit lane.
Oh, he almost runs wide, and we saw that from FX Storms, and well, at least I saw it in Tier 2. He did it right in front of me. Alright, now KDX is on a lap. Hugs the curb around that turn 3. Now on the turn 4, beautifully done, but runs wide. And has to back out.
Yeah,
Jack
he does
and
back
Mac
out.
is on a lap.
A lot of drivers coming out for their final laps now, but we are going to focus on Jack Imac. Yet to set a lap, the only driver other than Lauda yet to set a lap, but obviously Lauda is out. It's a 33.330 for the first sector, so not the quickest we've seen out of these lot, but I highly doubt this will be the slowest we've had.
I don't think it will be.
You might get held up, or you might get a slight toe off of FRTA costs. Wasn't a lot, but he might have just picked up maybe like half a tenth. Yeah. It's not looking a particularly quick lap, but obviously there is still time to improve. Cleared the Ferrari there off. I don't know if it's Edgar's or Heaven. He's coming up round the final 2 corners now. Where does he go? He goes P10, so he qualifies within the top 10.
Now Jab only at 33-1 in the first sector.
Oh, is that on the straight or is that in the pit?
In the pits.
Oh, Katie, okay. What the? Katie's just purposely crashed himself out.
Jab to the purple sector too. Jab gets close to the wall now to the final 2 corners. The championship winner. Can he add another pole position?
No, he cannot.
Only second.
As Heaven is now out. FRT Venom has started his final lap. Edgar's, purple sector 1 for Edgar's. So could the Ferrari of FRT Edgar's snatch pole position from Astro?
That's not purple because Astro had a... Oh my god, that was scary.
Yeah, Akos or Heaven and Edgar's almost come together. There's Edgar's. What is happening?
They're just trying to throw everything at
almost so out.
But it's not purple.
Edgar's 2 tenths up on his lap.
That might be purple, but sector 1 was not purple because Astro ran 32.9.
Oh, right, for me it had a purple. I think it's glitch.
It was, yeah, it was probably a glitch.
So then, here comes Edgar's. Can he find 2 to 3 more tenths in this final sector to snatch pole position away from Astro? Here comes Edgar's round the final corner. Where's he go? It's only good enough for P2. NRX Astro. He has in front of him W Turner. Turner with the fastest second sector. He's only 2 tenths up on his lap though. It's not looking like anybody can challenge Astro here. Here comes Turner then. Coming around the final sector. Wait, there is a McLaren that's going to cross the line first. It's VII. Where does VII go? Isn't it improvement? VII up to 7th. Turner then, rounding the second last corner. I think Astro's crashed. Astro has had a spin. Turner up to 5th. Astro has had a spin. But it's pole position for the Red Bull driver of NRX Astro. Edgar's is going to come second from Jab, Venom, Turner, FH, KDX, VII, Lewis Whitby, Vapor, and I couldn't quite catch the rest.
I couldn't either, but that's in the battle for P2, Venom looks like he gets the better of it so far out of him and FH, with FH retiring a little early. So
Yep.
the
So
grid.
there's here's the rundown of the grid.
We're
The
at
front row, NRX Astro and FRT Edgars. Second row, Jab and Venom. Third row, Turner and FH. Fourth row, KDX and VII. Fifth row, Lewis and Vapor. Sixth row, Jack, ACOS. Seventh row, Heaven and Rosie. I couldn't get the rest. Venom saying P4 with a banker. Right. So we will be doing a silent formation lap in the honour of Sir Frank Williams.
oh yeah.
I don't think anybody else has done it, but I think Vapor's asked for us to do it. It's looking like a completely dry race. I don't know if there's any rain scheduled, but once formation lap gets underway, we will go silent. So then, just to confirm, I can't get it up. Hold on. We've got a few more viewers in. Hello to the whopping 3 viewers who have had a look or have decided to come and watch us. Formation lap is about to get underway, so we will be going silent. Never mind, another 30 seconds has started for me. Not much to talk about anyway.
Nope.
It's a nice view of the pit lane we've got.
Yeah, for me
Some medium
actually,
tyres.
there's a glitch going on. It looks like an FH just stall. I don't know if it's just oh.
Right, formation lap about to get underway. Rest in peace, Sir Frank Williams. Oh, for God's sake. I think the lobby's glitched. Because Brute Gorgon's just gone around again. Anyway then, we get ready for 5 red lights. I think. I think Brute Gorgon has glitched the lobby.
Yeah, I didn't see him. May have been me, but I didn't even see him at all join the
I
session.
didn't see him join either, but he was at the back of the grid. I thought he was meant to be here, but then he's left, so.
Well, he is a tier 1 driver. He's actually tier 1 Haas. He's supposed to be driving for me, but he told me that he couldn't race because he had to go to church.
Oh, hopefully it fixes itself, because this happened in
Tier
Tier 3. Yeah, with King V Mafia. So hopefully when he does this lap, it fixes itself.
If
Yeah.
not, we will.
Looking at the tyre choice, most choosing to go for the soft tyre, other than Acos, Heaven. Oh, here we go.
There he goes.
I'm just stuck on a loading screen. Goody. Oh, Jesus, hello.
Oh, okay.
It's lights out and away we go.
What the?
It's a great start for Astro. Edgar's less so. Jabs round his outside. Venom on the inside of him. It's almost going to be 3 wide going into turn 1. It's 3 wide further back. Oh, there's a lot of carnage going on. Edgar keeps his position. Venom's going to look to go round the outside of Jab. We've got a McLaren off in the background. That is going to be Brute Gorgon. It's FH on the inside of W Turner. Does he get the move done? He's still there. Does he push him wide? No. Virtual safety car has been deployed. Well, that just came as a bit of a surprise. Oh, Vapor and Heaven. 5-second penalty. It looks like Heaven's gone into the back of Vapor.
Oh, no, what it was, the VSC came out, which is now safety car, and I think Vapor JS, he braked a lot, and Heaven had nowhere to go.
Yeah. Right, well, it turns out my tyre graphic was wrong, because everybody other than Heaven was on softs. Let me make sure this is right.
Yeah, everyone's on softs
other than Heaven, and he's got wing damage, so that's a waste. But then the virtual safety car deployed to a full safety car. It was a brilliant start for Astro. Edgar's just able to hang on from... Oh, as Edgar's peels off into pit lane. It's an early pit stop here. Edgar's must have wing damage.
Venom,
also coming into the pits. FH, Vapor, Lewis... No, he doesn't. FH is just for... Most of these are just for tyres. Brute Gorgon 5-second penalty. Acos is retired. Is that in pit lane? I believe so. Oh, the McLarens have had to double stack. Oh no, wait, Gorgon's left, hasn't he?
He retired.
Ooh. If he hadn't, they would have had to double stack.
Yes.
So VII then, the sole McLaren left. Vapor, everybody who pit choosing to go for mediums, other than Vapor who's chosen to go onto the hard compound tyre. Interesting strategy for Vapor. He's looking for the one-stop strategy, clearly. Actually, most of these guys could probably turn it into a one-stop, but... let's have a look. Who are your biggest gainers and losers on that? Biggest gainer by far is AES Lauda. 16th to 6th. Great start for him. Another person who made a good start was Jack Mac. He's made up 7 positions. Your biggest loser out of all of this, because he went into the pit lane, is Edgar's. He's lost 7 positions. Everybody has changed position other than your leader, Astro. Whether that be through overtaking, spinning, or pitting. But only... So far, looks like a pretty clean race, other than for FRT Heaven, who's had to serve his 5-second time penalty. Well, he's still got a 5-second time penalty, so...
Alright. So, Astro leads from Jab from W. Turner, who makes his debut.
Right. NRX Adams is in the pit lane for a new front wing. FRT Heaven looking to serve his 5-second penalty. So he's now pitting onto a set of the medium compound tyre. So in terms of championship positions, I know it's really early to talk about this, but I need something to talk about under this safety car. Tier 1 point standard. It is... How many points is it for 7th?
For 7th.
7th is 8 points, and 2 points for 9th.
No, 7th is 6 points.
6 points? Hmm? Oh
Good.
yeah, so it is.
Yeah.
So at the moment, FH would still keep his lead.
Yep, by 3 points.
Yeah.
No, hold on, that's wrong.
No.
7 points.
The order wouldn't change between the top, between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Would Venom not pass Sam?
6 points. That's... No, he'd be on 102. He'd be 1 point behind Sam. As the safety car... Oh, Jack Imac and Lewis Whitby. Lewis Whitby's out. Lewis Whitby has crashed under the safety car with who I believe is Jack Imac. So Lewis Whitby is out of this race, and Jack Imac has been handed a 5-second time penalty for a collision with him. Alright then, so NRX Astro backing up the pack. When does Astro go? He's keeping to backing him up. He's gone now. He's not caught Jab lacking, however they have caught Turner lacking slightly. So then, can Jab potentially pounce on NRX Astro going down into turn 1? NRX Astro immediately moving over. Astro using some of his ERS there, but Jab cutting it earlier. He does not want to start fighting. There's some battles going on in the background. His VII has made his way up past TTM Rossi. And NRX Adams also going on the inside of Rossi. Looks like there was contact in that situation as Rossi went very deep. But Adams has gotten through. Heaven now looking to get past Rossi. You look further forward and FH all over the back of Edgar's.
Heaven ran into the back of Rossi and then ran very wide.
Is there wing damage for FRT Heaven? It doesn't look like it, but we'll have a look, see how much time he's losing. If he's losing significant time,
looks like
which
he's
it looks
missing
like he
an
is.
M plate. He is.
Yep, he's missing his front right end plate. Edgar's all over the back of Venom here. As further forward, Lauda and Jack Imac are going side by side. Lauda sending it round the outside. This is going to turn to the inside for the second part of the corner. They're side by side. Who comes out on top in this situation?
Lauda.
Jack Imac just lets him through. But then Venom's looking to pounce. Venom has gone around the outside of Jack Imac. What a move from Venom. Astro and Jab then beginning to pull away from the rest of this pack, who are all caught up behind Turner. We look back. Edgar's now looking to pounce on Jack Imac. Could Jack Imac have some damage? Because he's losing a lot of positions at the moment. Oh, he's gone really wide there in the corner. This is now going to allow FH to look round his outside. He can't pull this off, can he? He sent it on the inside. FRT FH 444. He's still side by side with him. He's got up the inside. Is he going to leave racing room? Jack Imac runs really wide there and FRT is through.
What a move.
What a move from FH. Jack Imac, I think, might have some front wing damage because he is running wide at every corner. He seems a bit flustered after this sudden loss of every position he's had.
And something else that's key, the gap stays at 4 points between Venom and FH. Where Venom would only
We look
gain
further forward.
4 points.
Jab almost run into the back of Astro there. He was so late on the brakes with Jab, but he just had to get out of it and go deep into the corner to avoid crashing with Astro.
Well, Lauda behind him gets past Turner.
Right, so now Lauda, the Alpine, looking to carry his momentum now and charge after the front two. DRS has been enabled this lap. Lauda with the fastest lap of the race. Jab then will have the DRS, but he's happy just to sit behind for the moment and save his ERS. It can the same be said for Turner, as Lauda goes really defensive there. Lauda already on less than, like, just about on 30% ERS. Really not looking good for him there. Venom has now gotten past Turner. So that gap between FH and Venom has grown slightly. KDX with a 3-second time penalty. He's all over the back of Vapor here. Vapor, though, crucially on the hard tyres compared to KDX's medium. So KDX should easily be able to breeze past Vapor, but he's finding it difficult to find the right moment when to put his nose up the inside. He doesn't want to do it at a point where they make contact or they will both lose time, so he's probably going to do it on the exit of this corner. FH and Edgar's all over the back of Turner here. Turner struggling with his pace at the moment. His older soft tyres, it shouldn't make that much of a difference, but you'll be amazed how much of a difference it can make.
Still taking a look at this battle for the leaders, Astro and Jab. If Jab could stick it close here, he could get him on the front straight.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks like he went wide. And he's gonna lose some
Venom
time.
with the fastest lap on his mediums. Looking to have the pace compared to the older softs. Even though they're only 2 laps older, it's looking good for Venom, who's in a prime position at the moment to take a potential race win here. Oh, NRX Adams and KDX are side by side. Lauda with a 3-second time penalty. NRX Adams, what a move round the outside at turn 4. Great move there for NRX Adams.
And speaking
He's
of,
now looking to hunt down Vapor. Okay, go on.
I was say, speaking of NRX, this battle between Jab and Astro continues. As I think Jab could
VII
possibly
3
get him here.
seconds. Jab just saving his ERS at the moment. He doesn't want to start fighting with Astro. He's happy just to pull away from Lauda. And speaking of Lauda, Venom crawling all over the back of Lauda here. I thought I heard contact in the background. Turner and FH are side by side now. FH getting the move done. Good move there from the Mercedes driver as he looks to hunt down his fellow FRT members of Venom and Edgar's. Jack Imac crawling all over the back of Turner here. Jack just now composing himself. Heaven has gone off again, I believe. Heaven has gone off again and he has crashed. Heaven looking to have crashed himself out there. This could cause a safety car, which it does.
And Jab was just making the move on Astro when the safety car came out.
Unfortunate for Jab there, but he's going to have to compose himself. To me, that looked like Heaven spun. He was trying to spin himself back round, but because he had no front wing, he just understeered into the corner. KDX has just left, so do you want to try and get him back in, please?
Yeah.
So then, do our front three, do they decide to pit under this safety car? I would say it would be wise to,
Yeah,
but I'm not as experienced on this F1 game as most of these guys probably.
I think the top three will pit, but I do see Venom, and all the medium runners behind him staying out.
Yeah, so Turner and Jack might also pit. I would imagine NRX, Adam, and VII both pit as well, as they are on
I think,
fresher but still
yeah,
soft compound
I think
tires.
everybody will pit here other than Venom, Edgar's, FH,
Everybody on the
Vapor.
softs will pit, I reckon.
Yeah, actually, Vapor
Unless you're
might
KDX or
pit.
TTM and you decide
Va-
to roll the dice.
Vapor might pit and go for the mediums.
Yeah, it was a bold strategy for Vapor to go onto the hards. I don't know if it... Oh, there's a flood of cars into the pit lane.
Oh, Lauda stays out.
Lauda stays out. Lauda looking for the one-stop strategy then. He's looking just to back people up. So then, Astro came in. Vapor did not pit either. Vapor staying out on his mediums, on his hards.
So everyone that was on the softs pitted. The only guy not on the softs that pitted was Rossi at the very back. He was on the mediums. And he goes to another set of mediums.
Right, so Rossi committing to the two-stop then. Wait, no, hold on.
he might have to make a three-stopper.
Oh no, he started on the soft, so he's gone soft, medium, medium.
Yeah.
We have a look at warnings then. So then, Venom. Venom currently has no warnings. Edgar with 2 warnings, so Edgar's needs to be careful. FH, no warnings. Vapor, 1 warning. Well, 2 warnings actually, sorry. KDX already has his penalty. NRX, or Astro, sorry, no penalties. Jab, 2 warnings for Jab, so Jab needs to be careful as well. King V Mafia has joined. You ain't racing here, mate.
No,
Turner, 1 warning. Adams, 1 warning. Yeah, go on.
I believe he's joined to race engineer Jab. Even though Jab doesn't need it, but safety car is
in at the end of this lap. Okay,
That's
so
a little
another
bit
short
early.
safety car. We saw this in tier 3. So then let's see how loud. Why the heck is it all of a sudden told me Lauda's on mediums?
It's telling me the same.
He was on softs for the rest of this though, wasn't he? When does Lauda go? Not yet. Lauda's gonna do what I did and go on the exit of this corner.
Oh, what a beautiful
Which is
start by
what
Venom.
a restart from Venom. Venom judged that to perfection. He left the gap and sent it. He tried to go around the outside of Lauda, but Lauda squeezed him so much he had to back out. It's now going to be side by side going down into turn 1. Venom just backing out of it. Further back, FH and Vapor, they almost collide.
Here goes Venom.
There as Astro's round. Astro has gone round. So that effectively puts Jab into a net P1 position at the moment.
Lauda. That's not...
Lauda's gone round as well. Lauda is out of the session. He's retired on track. That's going to be a penalty. He's rage quit.
I clipped it.
So then, Venom now in the lead of the race. He's going to look to pull away from Edgar's, who now tries to pull away from Finn, from Vapor, from Jab. Jab already on the back of Vapor. Does Jab look to the outside? No. Jab stays behind.
That was never going to work from Lauda.
I didn't see it, unfortunately.
So, coming into turn 4, he tried to send a late dive, kind of like Flyers did to me in tier 3.
Right.
But he sent a very late dive on the inside of Venom, and it was never going to work.
Okay. So then, the man to watch out for here is Jab on his fresher medium tyres. But at the moment, he's struggling to get past... Oh, Jab once again almost going into the back of another driver there. But then we see further we see behind, NRX Adams pulls out to go side by side. It's side by side between Jab and Vapor. It's two by two at the moment. Vapor just settling in behind. He's now side by side with Turner. They're side by side. Turner gets forced wide. Rossi with 3 seconds. Turner losing positions at the moment. He's now side by side with NRX Adams. Adams, he's gone up the inside, so Turner tried making an overtaking move but actually lost a position in the end. VII crawling all over the back of Turner now. Jack all over the back of him, but Astro, oh, I was going to say Astro all over the back of KDX, but KDX is AI, so. Oh, Raindrops joined. Right, so Jab, on his fresher mediums, already clawed onto the back of FH. Oh, Adams has gotten past, Adams went on to another set of softs, I've just realised. So Adams has now gotten past a Vapor. Oh, his Turner's gone round. Turner's reset to track.
Did you get it on stream?
Yeah, I got it on stream.
Okay.
Turner went round and collected Jack IMAX, so I wonder if there's wing damage for Jack. What's with all these people joining? Like, can you just, like... I don't care if you're a race engineer, just go away. Yep, Jack is now Jack is now in pit lane. Turner now in pit lane. Rossi in pit lane as well. So then, FH crawling all over the back of Edgar's here. Does FH send it to the inside? FH goes for it down the inside. He's forced Edgar's in deep. Edgar's I think, has had to cut across the corner to stay in front. So if the stewards want to take a look at that, they might need to. But, I don't know. FH just crawling all over the back of Edgar's at the moment. But now he needs to be careful, because he's going to have to start thinking about defending from Jab. I'm having a look at the penalties then. Only 4 drivers with penalties. VII, KDX, Jack and Rossi. But we look for this battle for what is essentially P2, because Venom is quite comfortable in front at the moment. He's not coming under threat. However, the top 3 drivers all on 20% or less ERS. Edgar's going to the inside. He backs out of it, so wise move there. FH trying it round his outside, but FH backs out as well. Turner with 3 seconds. But as I was saying, these 3 drivers all have really low ERS, and then you've got Jab behind with almost 70% of his ERS. NRX Adams as well, one to watch on those soft tyres. So I'm sure FH will be hoping for Adams to get past Jab as soon as possible. Jab has had a really good exit compared to FH. Edgar's is weaving around a bit, so not great from Edgar's there. But here comes Jab then. He's going to pull to the inside of FH. He thinks about it. Edgar's has gone through for the lead. Edgar's has gone wide though. He made the move, but he has cut across the chicane. So should he have been giving that position back to Venom? What's your take on that? Should he give it back in a non-biased way?
I think he should.
I think he should as well. Like, he's made the move, but he's outbroke himself, and he's had to cut across the corner to do so.
Yeah, and he almost gave damage to Venom. When he
Rossi getting past VII in the background. Sorry, just caught that.
But Ven, from what I saw, Edgar's when he went deep, looks like he almost hit Venom. So.
Right, you've got Adams behind, who really needs to push on here. He's on the soft tires.
Oh, here comes
and
Venom.
He needs back up the inside. He's pushed him wide. They're still side by side. He looks for the switchback.
Oh,
it's almost 3 wide in the background. They're 2 by 2. It's looking great at the moment. Jabs up the inside. FH tries to hold it round the outside. Does Venom stick his nose into the final couple corners? No, he stays there. Jab and FH are still side by side. Jab's made the move stick. Edgar's has got 3 seconds now. Your race leader has 3 seconds. Oh, here comes Adams then, on FH. Adams has gotten through. He's now going to try and get past Jab. Venom has gotten through on Edgar's.
This is a fun battle for the top 5.
Heck yeah.
Where was this battling the whole weekend?
I know, right? Where were the numbers this weekend for Tier
That
3?
too. That was a mess. Here comes
Tier 2
Jab.
had 20 drivers, Tier 1 has had 17. Why is Tier 3 got to have 12?
Yeah, it's weird because I'm pretty sure Tier 3 usually has either the most.
Yeah, Tier 3 usually has the best numbers.
Definitely weird, but here, Jab. I think Jab could definitely get Edgar's here.
Sorry, I just want to cut to this battle. It's almost 3 wide for the 9th and 10th.
Here comes
It's a
Jab.
great little battle.
Ain't no way Jab does it. Just Jab. Oh, he was thinking about it, but Edgar gets
Edgar's tries to hold it round the outside of Venom. Edgar's has made the move round the outside, but Venom looks for the switchback. Venom cannot pull it off. So that's a great move there from Edgar's, who's gone in deep. Venom now looking to get past, but that's allowed Jab up the inside of Venom.
Can he pull
the 2x2 again?
Overtake?
Adams has gone up the inside of Venom. Jab's gone for the lead. Adams has followed him through. Adams is going for the race lead now, as he will have the DRS on Jabs. Edgar's and Venom are side by side. Here, we ride on board, or we go on board with Adams now. He goes to the inside of Jab. He's made the move. He's got the move done.
What a beautiful final.
Oh, Venom's gone in deep. Venom's had to go across the chicane and has stayed in front of Edgar's.
But now Edgar's in FH.
Side
FH
by
gets
side.
past Edgar.
What? There's a lot of
This is some fun battling.
Heck yeah. VII, fastest lap of the race at the moment. So then, it's now... Oh, Adams all out of shape there. Well recovered to save that. But crucially, Jab is in the net race lead as Adams is on the soft tyre. Adams being on that soft tyre, it's very unlikely he can carry that to the end.
Yeah. Now does Jab the DRS? Does he look to make a move? He's gaining.
Here goes Jab then. Adams defends it. So Adams going to look to outbrake Jab. He's squeezing him. He squeezed him. Sorry for the voice crack. And he's held it round the outside. Fair play to Adams. This is going to allow Venom getting close to Jab now.
I think Jab had to give the spot back. Because he broke. Yeah.
And with all this battling, out of nowhere, Vapor has come through.
And so has Edgar's.
Edgar's is pitting. Edgar's has got wing damage, I think.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, Edgar's.
So Vapor on his hard compound tires is now beginning to sneak his way into this battle.
Oh, here comes
side by side for the lead. Jab's got it done. Great move there from Jab. Well, easy move really is DRS.
Oh, and Adams.
Adams with 3 seconds. We've got a battle for the final 2 points paying positions at the moment between Jack, VII, Rossi, and Turner. Jack with the fastest lap, but he has not got the DRS at the moment, as they've passed Edgar's. So Edgar's is going to join in the middle of this battle. So all hope is not lost for Edgar's, who pits onto the soft compound tyres crucially. So he will be rapid compared to these drivers, as it's side by side between Jack and VII has got the move done. Some great battling here for P8.
I think the battling has calmed down up towards the front.
Yeah, it's definitely cooled off a bit. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna... Has KDX joined back, or is KDX is still later?
Yeah, he said something about his game glitch. And he can't join back. So that'll be
Right now, Vapor just clinging onto the back of this battle, but it's looking unlikely for a podium for Vapor unless the top 4 all crash out. And at the moment, it's what, 15 points for Venom and FH. Edgar's making... Has Edgar's just made a double overtake? Edgar's has just made a double overtake. Fair play. Oh! Turner out of the race, getting squeezed by Rossi. That could be a safety car. if not a virtual safety car. I don't know. He's crashed right before the second last turn, but it looks like it's going to be nothing. Jab, crucially for Jab, beginning to pull almost a second gap from Adams now. So is this going to be... yeah, Adams out of the 1 second range, but so is Venom. I think Venom's just snuck back in there, actually. FH really close behind Venom here. So this is crucial for P2 in the championship. Here goes FH then. He's made the move stick with the DRS. Venom's gone in deep. Venom losing all. Vapor's now on the back of him, and then Astro, after his spin on that safety car restart, is beginning to bring himself back into contention for some decent points here. Edgars has now made his way past Jack Imac, so Edgars clawing his way back up through the field. FH then on the hunt. He's going after his teammate now. FH knows he has to get a decent gap to Venom if he wants to extend a good points lead, but Venom on 0% ERS, so Venom no ERS left. Shows how much he's trying to push. Edgar's now fastest lap. Where does Edgar sit in the championship at the moment?
Lauda has left the league.
Lauda's left the... oh, of course he has.
He put in Tier 1 General F. Yeah, he said fuck you, Venom, and then he left.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Jab pulling almost a 2 second gap now to NRX Adams, who has now got his teammate all over the back of him here. KDX has lost, well, his AI has lost a bunch of positions there, so Edgar's now up to P7. Astro just beginning to claw his way up behind Vapor now. He will get the position because of the penalty given to Vapor, but could see some decent battling going on here. As FH now, he's going to have the DRS on his teammate, who looks like, it does seem like Adams is now trying to nurse his soft compound tyres all the way to the end. He's been on those tyres since lap 10, and he has to carry them another 9 or so laps. But FH not able to get past. Oh, but his teammate gets all out of shape. Here goes FH then up the inside. Adams might look to keep up behind him and maybe dive it. No, Adams stays behind. So an easy move there for FH, who now tries to hunt down Jab, but on his almost 7 lap older tyres, I highly doubt he'll be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't see it happening either.
Adams sticking pretty close behind his teammate though. Obviously the 7 lap older softs are coming in handy compared to the mediums that FH has had on since lap 3. That Adams has gotten back through now. Vapor dropping off the back of the top of second, third and fourth, or second, third and fourth, and he's falling into the clutches once again of Astro. VII also on the back of Jack Imac. Feel like we've not given these guys enough attention, so gonna have a quick look at these guys. There's VII then, he's got the DRS. Does he make the move on Jack Imac? I don't think he does. Does he try and outbrake him? Nope. VII stays behind. Here goes FH then. He's tucked up right behind his teammate, but Adams seemingly running a lower downforce setup than FH. So he's got that straight line advantage, but FH's better in the corners it seems. Rossi really having a tough time of things keeping up with KDX, as Rossi now peels off into pit lane. Oh, it's VII all over. Oh, Rossi's retired in the pit, so VII up the inside with DRS on Jack Imac. Good move there from the McLaren driver.
Well, Rossi will still get P10.
Points because of KDX's AI. Here we go then. FH once again clawing all over the back of his teammate here. Does he look to dive it? No, he doesn't. He stays behind.
Oh.
But Adams has gone in deep and he's lost the rear. Adams has spun round. And that's unfortunate there for the Mercedes driver. Someone else who's really close behind. Vapor all over the back of Venom going through there. But Venom just able to keep in front. Are we seeing the drop-off point now of the medium tyres, and are the hards starting to come into their own? It was a bold strategy for Vapor to go on those hards, but it's looking like it's beginning to pay off. And the man who started on pole position, NRX Astro, he is now in this battle for P2.
After spinning too.
Yep, after that spin in the safety car restart, this will be a great recovery drive for him. So then, we're now into the final 6 laps of this race, 7 laps of this race. Jab seemingly with a very comfortable win here as Adams gets a 3 seconds. Jab just, once he got out in front, he just pulled away. It didn't help that everyone else behind him was squabbling, but Vapor then, right on the back of Venom here. Does Vapor go up the inside? Haas versus Williams. Vapor choose. Oh, Vapor's running to the back of Venom. Vapor's running to the back of him again. That's possible wing damage there for the Williams driver. Doesn't look like there's anything visible, but Venom is once again running really deep into that corner. Venom seemingly not able to sort his braking pile. But here comes Astro then, up the inside. As Vapor does have wing damage and he peels off into pit lane. Unfortunate for the Williams driver there. But now Astro. And he gets 5 seconds for his troubles. Astro then, much more ERS than Venom. He's going to soar past him on the straight. He goes to the outside, takes the racing line. Venom backs out, and now Astro pushing on to get past FRT FH444. And with Astro, I've just picked this up, with Astro getting past Venom, Finn's advantage in second place will grow. Oh, but Finn's gone very wide out of turn 4 there.
Yeah, you are right. FH, by the looks of it right now, will gain.
Adams is side by side with VII and he's got the move done. Made a stick. He's now going to go hunt down Edgar's.
Oh, Venom runs really wide.
Venom struggling on his older medium tyres now. Seems just to struggle for grip and maybe even might have some slight front wing damage. But then Astro gaining on FH through the straights and just out of the corners with his tyre advantage. But can FH hold off? What else is there?
Venom pits.
Venom pits, yes he does, and gets 5 seconds for speeding. That's unfortunate for Venom. Adams now all over the back of Edgar's. These two more than likely going to come out in front of Venom. So then, Adams, he should sail past his FH and NRX Astro were side by side going into turn 1. We completely missed that. But FH able to keep in front, but he's gone wide there. Does Astro look up the inside? No, he doesn't. Astro just sits behind for now.
This looks to be even a more interesting battle because now we have Adams and...
Oh, FH 3 seconds!
Oh! And that...
FH, this is... Astro doesn't even have to go for the move anymore. He can just sit behind.
As I was gonna say before that, the battle now for fourth on back has got a lot more interesting.
Yeah. Let me have a look. Let me get penalties up. Adams has got through. Oh wait, I just realised I read the NRX bit and I thought that was Astro, but it's Adams. Adams now with 3 seconds. He's got 6 seconds more than Edgar's, so he's gonna have to really push on to get that gap. Venom with that 5 seconds. I think he'll get another 5 seconds at the end, won't he? Because he won't have served it.
No, that's
I can't
that's
remember.
just 5 seconds. No, so he only has 1 5 sec.
Alright. VII's dropping off the back. Astro has now gotten past FH, so he can now try and push on to catch up with Jab, but always FH has gone in very deep there into the corner, has had to cut across.
I just
But
watched
Astro.
I don't know
Yep.
what I just watched, but I just watched some beautiful yet really weird driving from NRX Adams as Venom gets past Edgar's. He ran really wide in the final corner to get the exit and somehow still got past his lap.
Fair enough.
Very interesting.
Interesting, but it seems to work. VII now all over the back of Jack iMac here. Ooh, really trying to get as tight a line as possible to get past. Vapor's now on the back of these two. So then, no matter what Adams does... Oh, Edgar's running very wide there.
And gets
Edgar's now gets an extra 3-second time penalty. No matter what NRX Adams can do here, it looks like Venom is going to have a nailed-on solid P4 position at the moment.
VI and Jack iMac have been with each other for
Oh,
like.
he runs into the back of Jack there, does VII.
So they've been with each other.
Oh, here goes Vapor. What a move from Vapor. He's picked it up. He's picked that up at the perfect moment. He might look to have a go on Jack iMac here. He doesn't. As Venom now gets fastest lap.
No,
Vapor runs really wide out the final corner.
I was
Yeah, you
gonna
were saying
say,
about...
VII and Jack iMac, I swear have been together for like 15 laps now.
They've been at each other the whole race. As here goes Venom with DRS. Made the move.
Oh!
Great. Oh, and he runs in deeper. So does VII. VII, smart decision to take the escape road option. Adams with another 3-second penalty. Gonna start calling him the Flyers are fan of Tier 1.
The former Aaron Ocon.
The former me when I raced in Tier 5. Track limits? What's that?
So like the whole track limits, right?
Yeah. I mean, the war's track limits, is it not?
I don't
Twice
know.
there. Interestingly, what I've just picked up on, Astro's not pulled away from FH. FH has clung onto the back of him as Jab has started the penultimate lap of the race, so second last lap. That's actually flown by.
Yeah, this race has gone by really fast. I was supposed to probably leave towards the end of it, but I haven't had to leave yet. Oh, Adams gets very squirrely. And Venom's now.
Adams has gone wide again.
See, that's what
Has
I was.
He done it again.
He did the exact same.
I think he's doing it on purpose. I think he's doing it on purpose to get the exit.
I think he is, because look at the exit he got.
Yeah, he's pulled quite a gap on Venom. But is it going to help him? Probably not. There goes Venom up the inside. They might go side by side. No, but Adams with the exit. He doesn't try and carry the English, please. He doesn't try and carry it around the outside. Jack iMac and VII once again. They're fighting as they have been the entire bleeding race.
This has been one of the most interesting races this season.
Yep, it's been one of the best I've commentated, I think.
Me too. I'm used to commentating boring races in Tier 1.
It's because this thing is, The lower tiers are more exciting because people are sending stupid dive bombs up the inside.
Cough, Flyers fan.
Cough me into turn 1.
Oh, that was depressing. I remember that tier 3 race. That was depressing. Oh, now Jab is.
Oh, there goes
the final
Adams
lap.
on Venom. He's gotten back through.
Well,
Jab started the final lap then.
I'm getting ready. I'm gonna watch Adams in this. I'm gonna see if he does it.
Finn's binned it out the final corner. Finn's just binned out the final corner.
I mean, I think he's gonna get third anyways. But all right, let's watch Adams. Does he do it? I need to see how he does it. No, he doesn't do it. Darn.
Doesn't do it this lap.
But now
I think Venom's going to be smart here. I think Venom's not going to overtake him on this DRS zone.
Yep, and he's going to wait until the second straight. So then,
Ignore me.
Maybe, well, we were both wrong.
Oh, he almost swipes Adams' front wing off there. But Adams, he gets the exit, but he just can't do anything with it. Edgar's with another 3-second time penalty. VII with another 3-second time penalty.
Oh, Venom. He is making me scared after watching that.
Oh, curb hop in there. I mean, Venom's gonna get the position anyway, so you might as well just not fight.
Back to the lead now, and entering the final 2 corners from Jab.
Once he got in front, it was just an absolute dominant display. But Jab, your champion of Tier 1, has come across the line to win. Astro, oh.
What am I watching?
Venom and Adams are side by side. There's contact. Adams has gone round. Adams has been set into a half spin. Here comes Vapor then. But yep, Astro coming across the line. Finn's come across the line. Venom's going to come home in 4th. Adams is going very slowly for some reason. Venom did get 5 seconds for another penalty.
Just tried to...
Adams has just crashed into Edgar's. As Edgar's comes across the line, it's Venom from Vapor. I mean, it doesn't change their positions anyway. Right, can we get them in for interviews? Who was it?
Jab, Astro, and Finn. I would love to. And somehow Adam still got driver of the day.
Jab. I just invited him to game. I'm stupid.
Beautiful, absolutely.
Finn. Astro, NXR Astro. NRX Astro.
I don't know if Astro will join because he didn't do it last week or the week before.
Hello, Jab. Can you please include your audio? Right.
We're gonna wait for this bot Finn.
Yeah, what an absolute noob. Finn's an absolute noob.
Went all willy-nilly off the final corner.
Hello, Finn.
There's the bot.
Finn, how did the wall taste?
Yeah, man. It tastes very good, actually.
Can you include your audio, please?
Yeah, I have. Don't worry. I already have.
Okay. I don't think.
Right. Before we do interviews, we do the national anthem. We do the national anthem of Russia.
Russia.
Oh wow.
Turn this.
What am I? Oh god.
No,
I don't think Jab's Russian.
You should have watched the tier 3 stream.
Oh
We
god.
If you watched the tier 3 stream, there was
yeah,
a
but
lot
that's
of
Sam
that going
Cole,
on.
so like, shouldn't we even be surprised?
Sam Cole is
Finn,
racing.
4 of us were commentating tier 3.
Oh, for me. Christ.
And I was playing memes off of a soundboard. Anyway, let's get the interviews done. Let's start off with the man who dominated the race when he got out in front.
No. We
Jab.
go from bottom to top. Get it right.
Okay. Finn, you bot.
Off the final corner, Finn. I'd have to know. What were you thinking?
I
Damn,
was
that wall
just
looks
think-
yummy.
Yeah, first of all, it was that. It tasted like KFC, so it was kind of good. Secondly, I I don't know. Just thank God I'm not out. I don't really know. I just made a mistake because I was on those tires since lap 1. And as you can see, I was sliding everywhere. I think Astro saw me slide around a lot as well. So yeah, the tires were gone. They were on their deathbeds. Literally, they literally were. I was caring for them. I was full on caring for them at that stage. But yeah, oh no, P3 is kind of cool.
You'll be happy to know that by you finishing ahead of Venom, you have pushed yourself further away.
Yeah, but I
from
couldn't
him
care
and
less though, because I've lost the title. I'm not gonna win it, so I don't care if I get second. That's another.
You can be runner-up.
Yeah, but I've been
Don't
runner-up
be
twice
so
before. I don't want that. I want to win. I don't want to get second again. It's
in WR, mate. The last 2
Lost
seasons
WR.
before this
Second there
one,
as well.
I was second, and then this season I was leading, and then I've DNF'd in like the last 6 races.
That is an L. Yeah, mate, I've come second in season 4 and season 5 here in 2 different tiers. That is painful. Like, it's
All
not
right
fun.
then. Thank you, Finn. You can go now.
Can I go?
He likes you. Yes,
Yeah,
he
you
likes
bot.
you.
Alright, so
Bye,
yeah,
have a
well
great
done on the
day.
win. Well done on the win, Jab. You're very
Just shut up.
Bye,
Yeah, thank you.
bye, bot.
Irish.
Oh,
Shut up,
cheers.
Irish.
Shush.
Now we
Very
go
show
to the man
thrasher.
that.
Counter.
Now we go to the man who had a great recovery drive, Astro. That was a pretty good recovery drive from you after your obviously you got pole, but you spun after that safety car restart. What happened there?
Yeah, so obviously I got pole position, which I was really happy with. Did not expect it in the slightest. I still had a lot of time in that final sector, especially. Probably had about 2 tenths or so. But still managed to get pole position, got an incredible start. I was like 4.5 tenths up by the time we got to that little wet and kink. So my start went great. I gotta be honest, that first safety car, I didn't realise it was a safety car. I saw a VSC, and then I saw everyone coming into the pits. I was like, why is everyone pitting now? Oh my goodness, it's a full safety car. So yes, then second safety car decided to pit. It worked out perfectly because it was just as Jab was about to overtake me. And literally the second before his car went past mine, the safety car was called. I think it was Vapor JS and somebody were going side by side through turn 1 ahead. So I tried to get the switch back on Vapor JS. I was carried a lot more speed, just touched the back of his car gently, and it just completely sent me round. I didn't lose it on traction or anything, it was just one of those things where not much I could do. Then recovery drive started. A lap or 2 later, there's a massive incident just in front involving about 3 or 4 people. Yeah. I got a switchback coming out of the uphill chicane in the final sector. Somebody wanted to come in the pits as I was to the right hand side of them, and they completely turned right into me. So that ended up in my second spin of the race. Without that second spin, I believe I could have been quite a bit closer. I'll report it to the stewards and just see what is said about it. Because I don't know who has priority in that situation. I'm going full speed to the right, he wants to go in the pits. In my opinion, he should have backed off and waited, because the most he's going to lose is like half a second. Whereas, if I slow down, he's also going to have to slow down, so it lost me a lot more time. But yeah, race pace in the second stint felt really good. My tyres were like on fire at first, and I was just pumping in fastest lap after fastest lap. Just trying to catch up to that train. I knew once they were all in battling and I was gaining about a second a lap that PT was on the cards. Once Jab went into the lead, I knew that that was the win completely off, unless he had penalties, which he had none. So it was a case of just trying to get P2 and stick with it. FH binned it out of the final corner as well as getting his penalty, so that relieved pressure off P2. Could have been the win today. I'm not sure if it would have been because Jab's pace was just ridiculous, as always. But no, I enjoyed that race in all honesty, yeah. It was a different one, but I'm still happy to take P2 out of all of that. And GG to Jab.
Nice. Thrasher, you got anything to ask Astro?
No, but congratulations on a wonderful comeback drive and congrats on the podium.
Thank you.
And now we move on to the man who once he got in front.
Let me take Jab. I got this spot.
Oh no.
I will
Alright,
shut
Jab.
up.
So we're not going to talk about how you should have had pole, but you choked. Good job. Wonderful.
Oh, okay.
Get faster.
Okay.
But other than that, you took the lead there. After that second, I think it was the second safety car. Restart, and you never let off. You continued to pull and pull, from the packs behind you. How do you feel like your race went, like in general?
Well, at the start, considering qualifying, I had to watch that Fortnite stream, wasn't really paying attention.
Hey, no.
Yeah, so.
All I heard
go-
was Fortnite.
Yeah, so let's just get past that, right? The race, obviously, wasn't really, the soft start really wasn't working for me at the start. So, like, I was kind of struggling. Once I got on the mediums, I felt more at home. And I was able to, like, trust the car a little bit more. And I just got through the traffic, and when I saw Astro just fly off into the distance onto the left, I kind of knew if I just survived and there was no safety car, I probably had the race win. So after I got the lead, it was just simple from there.
Oh, that sounds super fun, but boring at the exact same time.
Exactly.
Alicia, do you have any questions for the race winner?
No, other than... Are you just going to drive more relaxed now that you've won the championship? Is there less pressure on you? Like, can you just, like, cruise around?
I mean, we thought he was going to do that today, and the man went out and won
Yeah.
by 10 plus seconds.
Can you let me win a race, please?
No, I'll think about it. Maybe
Are
the
you
next
going
couple
He's a
races.
sweat.
No, maybe the next couple races I'll start last. See what happens. Last to first. See what happens.
Hmm.
God,
listen.
if you somehow manage to pull that off, I quit with this
At
team.
Brazil, I'm gonna do it definitely. Mexico, obviously that's the next race. We'll see about that. Got that long main straight.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. What's both yours opinions on Mexico?
Mexico's not a track I'm particularly a fan of. Very much wheel orientated.
I hate that track.
And the thing is about this game is that so many tracks have unpredictable curbs. So one lap, or like with one setup, you'll take the curb and be completely fine. With another one, you'll lightly tap it and just be completely sent. But unfortunately, the ones where you can take the curbs are usually the ones with a lot of understeer or no straight line speed. So it's very difficult on this game to find setups for a
Well,
lot of tracks.
I hate the track, but that track can...
And penalties is a big thing.
Oh yeah,
around
penalties
Anyway,
come into
guys.
play.
Especially the S's.
Thank you for watching Global Spec Race.